Hi there, welcome to the post-match show here in Jersey. Myself, Colin and Alex, joined again by Alex Anderson.
Nothing else to do.
The two years have shit lives, so we've got nothing else to do to talk about the football. So Rangers 2, Hibs now. Solid enough performance. Obviously not as outstanding as it was on Sunday there, but solid enough. I think the main thing we need to talk about here is Alfredo Morelos.
Yes.
He just absolutely dominated that game.
He did. He just kind of ran it. He's a difference.
Shut up,
Colin.
you two.
He's a difference again, Colin. I just thought we were really solid all over the park, without, as you say, being in any way as spectacular as we were on Sunday, as might be expected. But Alfredo just uses the cutting edge, the difference, he's the subtlety, he's the kind of bulldozer. He does everything you really want. And I mean, we got the goal, the opening goal.
I missed that, by the way. I was late in. But we'll not talk about that. So I missed the penalty. Who scored it? Tav?
It was Tav. Yeah. The one only James Tavernier, our captain. I mean, I'd had a few pints as well when I was up at the far end of the park, but it was a stonewall penalty. Yeah. I have no idea what happened.
Well, I just got off the subway and I heard a roar coming from the loud in the stadium. I presumed it was a goal.
Yeah.
And then I heard somebody saying, "No, it's a penalty." And then I heard the second roar as I was just walking up. And so that's the way it goes. I missed the first.
So we get the goal, we get the penalty, and you're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. Again, we kind of go into 2-0 up at half time. That'd be nice, but it doesn't really happen. But then Alfredo, I think a few Rangers supporters have seen The Godfather. It seems to be a favourite of Rangers fans. When Michael shoots McCluskey doesn't actually realise he's dead, and I think that must be the same feeling that the Hibs goalkeeper had tonight, because I just remember Alfie getting the ball in the edge of the box, and when I was thinking he could score here, by the time I finished that, I thought the ball was in the back of the net. It was absolutely stunning, an electric finish, and it just kind of summed up his overall performance and what he's brought to us since he come back from not playing for Colombia.
Yeah, exactly. 12 subs today. 12 subs and then they made the squad. I think you're looking at the team today. I think they all presumed the same team. That Kamara would come in for Jack. The one player he wanted to play today was Ryan Jack. The sort of one player you probably didn't want to play today was Borna Barisic, given his performance last week. He came on. How did you think he performed? I wouldn't want to say he had a bad game, but I don't think he played particularly well. I still think he looks like he's struggling for confidence.
That's it. It might be my imagination, Colin, because we know what we're thinking of Borna just now, but when he came out to warm up, when he saw that Balogun had got injured, he almost seemed to be kind of crouched in his warm up, like, I don't really want to do this. That's maybe confirmation bias. I'm maybe just imagining that. And he got a wee booking early doors, like he was trying to make himself comfortable. But I mean, Hibs really amounted to kind of 4 corners in the last 10 minutes into injury time. That was their kind of main attempt to their goal tonight. And I think other than that, they got 2 chances coming down the left-hand side, and that was really where we were still a bit weaker. But like we were saying before the game, mate, it's like this squad is going to change. It's always, we're never going to have this set 11 players that we're actually looking for. It's going to change from game to game. And I think it's almost like, as long as Alfredo Morelos doesn't change, as long as he's there, he can carry the rest of them along the way he's playing just now. But I think we should also have a special mention tonight for John Lundstrom. It was another horrible night. I don't know when this weather's going to end. It's really
it's like Groundhog Day, innit? It's like we've got an extra 6 weeks of winter. It's just getting worse and worse.
It really is, but I thought it was kind of grimy night. It needed somebody kind of industrious who could get down and dirty with it, and I thought John Lundstrom was great tonight. Again, like everybody else, not as spectacular as it was on Sunday, but I thought we're looking at a player here who's really coming into his own now. He's finally, he's finally kind of kicking on to be the kind of player we're expecting, and it's a kind of compliment to Gio that he knew to keep him, to not to get rid of him in January.
You brought up a start before we started recording this, and it's quite an interesting one. We've not conceded a goal at Hibs.
Under Gio,
yeah.
Look, won every game, not conceded a goal across 3 different competitions, and that's maybe not spectacular tonight in what we did, but only not spectacular compared to Sunday, and spectacular enough compared to the fact that we dropped points in 3 different games at Ibrox under Steven Gerrard. And we're looking at, that's 6 straight league victories against Hibs, who are usually a difficult opponent across 2 seasons. and we might not see them again because that's us popped them into the bottom half of the bottom half of the table. But I think it's just slowly but surely you're suddenly realising that's nine games I think without conceding a goal at Ibrox under Gio, and winning every one of them. So that's pretty much Borussia Dortmund up next.
Well, Borussia Dortmund. I mean, it's not just that, but the fact that we're not conceding at Ibrox is, I think that's a good thing. You know, your home form is what you're looking for.
Yep.
Slight. Looking on to Saturday in Annan Athletic, you would imagine some other players will get a bit of game time here, you know, maybe your Scott Wrights and all that kind of thing, maybe Ruth will get a wee bit of game time, you know, keep him ticking over.
Aye, and we're in a lovely position going into that. That's what you want to be doing. You want to be winning all your league games, and then when you get a Scottish Cup game like this, a cup game against a lower league side, you're actually giving the squad a chance to kind of like boost itself for go back into league and European action. Maybe that's what we're maybe thinking. Bonabanis would only feature this kind of game, you know. But as I was saying before, Colin, in the kind of preview pod, that's not how it's going to work this season. It's going to be players are going to keep getting involved. And just when you think, I would agree with that. I would agree with that heartily. Just when you think a player's falling out, he's going to come back in. You think a player, Ryan Jack's coming back, he's going to fall out. So this is how it's going to keep going, but it's working okay so far.
I should point out we're standing in front of the Brian Laudrup panel here, 1994 to 1998. Brian, who's just had a hip replacement. So for a certain generation like me, you're starting to feel a wee bit old.
And we're not singing this hash, but we have been kind of secondary smoking the hash. There's a lot of it going about.
There's a bit of a smell going about here.
We're walking a Laudrup Wonderland.
Yeah, we are. Listen to Bob Marley and a bit of that. Right, so as I said, Friday night we'll have the preview show going into Annan, and then we'll have the flagship show on Sunday. Another 3 points today. Aberdeen shot the bed. I think they were level for all of 30 seconds. There we go.
Big
Bye for now.